Hello and welcome to my Killing Floor 2 tutorial. Today I am going to, you're just going to watch me make a second floor of all of these. So I'm going to develop my map a bit more and hopefully you can learn a few things about it. So my goal is to just make this a two-story game. What I found out is I usually add the ceiling like dead last because it's mostly just decorative appeal anyway, and it usually just gets in the way. So first off, I need all my floor mats over here to be up one more. Make another story. So I'm going to busily, whoops, not that wall. Select all this here. If it wants me to, I might be clicking too fast. Okay, so once we got all that, I'm going to hold Alt and drag it up one. It's thinking quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Whoa, it zoomed out quite a bit. Oh, and actually my lighting volume might not be big enough actually. So go select that, go to geometry edit mode, and scoot that up a bit. Okay, that would make room for the rest of my stuff. Okay. So there's a second story. Now it's time for me to select all the walls around here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So I accidentally selected and I disabled all my selection. But if I click Control Z, I can actually get my selection back. So that's one trick you can do with your Control Z. So it actually remembers what you last selected, which is pretty cool. So hold Alt and then drag the walls up. Okay. Which isn't too bad. So now let's drag all these walls up too. I don't know if I'm going to bring the doors up with me or not. Oops. And also I want this side of the walls too. This is probably the most boring part. There's a way to group meshes together. So just by selecting one, you select everything else. When you move one, you move everything else. But I don't think it's necessary for this. I'm going to hold Alt, drag it up, and voila. Okay, so that's how I can easily duplicate my map. Okay, so one thing I would like to do is have stairs come up. Where would be a good place for stairs? I think maybe stairs up this way. So let me drag this over, and there's a stairwell. What? Why don't I have anything? Oh, I should probably get rid of that. Then I can see everything. There we go. Okay. So let's go double select full. Oops. Let's rotate this around. And I see it's only going up halfway. So I'm going to hold Alt, drag it up this way. Ta-da! So maybe I should have the doorway here. Or would it be a doorway? Yeah, I think I should put a doorway there. So let's go to the wall, door, or would it be a corner? I think I'm going to go with corner and find that corner with a door. Or is there not that option? Well, the option is if I go corner in, base or window. Those are my only options. What happened to my door options with my nice corner? I would have thought I would have had that option. Well, that's a little disappointing. So this is a corner in, but these are my only options. How about if I just don't have a wall here? Yeah, screw that. Just gonna make that option there. Okay. Okay. So let's say there's only one way up right now, or let's make a ramp or something over here too. There should always be like multiple ways to get where you need to. So let's put a ramp here then. So we find one for ramp, double ramp. Wow, this is, wow, I didn't know ramps were this long. I think stairs are more efficient, but let's get rid of this floor here, because I fear that this might not be long enough. So what would happen if play from here? Oh shoot, what happened to my lighting? Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, but what the heck is up with my lighting? I thought I had lighting going on. Or did I get rid of my point light? What the hell is my point light? Oh, here it is. Or did I modify it so much? Brightness 0.02. Oh, that's why. Let's make it at least like 0.2 or something. And then build everything. I like to at least see what I'm doing. What's my error? Player stat. Not using light environment. Oh, okay. This error always shows up. This I just need a player start. I will do that later. And the trader, I'll do that one later. Okay. So for stairs, I don't want people to be camping underneath there. So for stairs, you will find this really handy long flight cover. What the heck? I thought it would be a lot bigger than this. What happened to all the other stairwells? I thought it would have so much more. Oh, it's not fully loaded? That's where everything is. I knew I was missing a ton of stuff. But let's replace with that. Replace with side panel. Ta-da! Okay. So that will prevent people from standing right underneath, just like that. Okay, so we got a ramp there. We get that. Okay, so little trick about railings. So railings are a little tricky, especially because they're small and people like to mind them. This is how I would put most of the railings. There's also maps out there. The demo maps, I should say. Oh, if I click that, there we go. Now I can see so much more and squish all these together. Okay. So for the railings, we got all these awesome railings. But what I'm going to do, the railing to descending. I actually don't know the difference between the descending and the ascending, but just be consistent, I guess. Drag that on here, and notice it needs to be rotated. Oops, rotate it this way, and move it in. Okay, so it looks pretty good. And what you notice is, if let's just say I select this and I click replace with, it adds up by itself over here. So the point I'm trying to get at is it matches perfectly. So that is how you can get pieces connected to the end perfectly, is by replacing the actual rail with that piece. So like for example, with this one, I can actually replace it with that, and then it appears perfectly on the bottom. But to handle the problem of it disappearing all the time, I can actually Control C, Control V, so I got two copies of the exact same rail there, and then I go to replace with, and then oh, it appears itself on the end. Cool as that. So basically all three of these have the same pivot point, and holding Alt, drag it up, and it meets up right there. Okay, so let's put an ending to this. So I guess like this. Where the hell is it? Yeah, I have no idea where it is, so I'm just going to delete that. Okay, so let's do it this way then. We have this, Control C, Control V, replace with the end, and it actually appears on the end here. So we don't need that other one. Okay. So this basically replaces this, only it doesn't have these things sticking out, mentioning for a continuation. And I guess same with this here. If I want to do it, I got, looks like this thing is for the top. So if I Control C, Control V, replace with the ending 3, yeah, it just appears right there. So I'll just delete that, and it looks like the ending. Cool. Honestly, I haven't figured out the whole turning the corner railway thing. Some maps do it well, but basically you'll be doing the same thing with these. Copy, paste, replace, and try to find a way to get that to work. But I don't think ramps will have railings. But okay, so let me test this out here. God damn it. I don't know why my lighting is not working. but you can jump up on the railing, you can run over it. Okay, it's cool. But is my lighting just not strong enough? This is my point light, right? Oh, this is skylight. Well, yeah, skylight should work. You know what, let me just set that to 1 brightness. And oh, actually I have it enabled off. That's why. That's dumb. Oh yeah, I was testing some stuff out with lighting and that kind of totally messed me up. So let's rebuild everything. And now I want to test, see if the lighting is actually built. All these errors, which I can easily get rid of, but just learn to ignore it for now. Ha! There we go. Now I can actually turn around and stuff. Okay. Cool. And I can run down this way. Okay. Cool. I'm wondering if I should put railings across here just to make it a little harder. Okay. Yeah, let me just do that. Add railings there. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the straight one. Okay, so we got that. Copy that over. Okay, so this one we got the railing straight end. So Control C, Control V, and then replace with that. And it added itself right there. So I'm going to hold Alt and bring it over there. Da-da-da. Okay. Now with this one, again, same thing. Control C, Control V, replace with, and add itself to the end there. So move ye content browser, drag it down that way, and it fits itself right there. Oh, nice. Okay, well, actually, when I think about it, I want it to end there, so I should probably put that at the end. So replace with that. Okay, and this thing actually needs to turn the corner. So how the frick do I do that? Maybe one of these turn right or turn left junk. I wish I could figure that out. Well, first off, let me just drag one there. Okay, so we got, is it turn left? Yeah, let's go with this one. Control C, Control V, replace with, no, wrong end. We want is this one, maybe. Okay, so that's the only difference, huh? Well, it doesn't even line up that way, does it? Maybe this is supposed to be turn right thing. Oh, where did it end up? Where it ended up over there. No, undo that. We want that one maybe. No, it just looks pretty bad. Well, I am gonna go lazy and not use any of that. I'm just going to say end it. End it here. End it here. It's actually going to go on to the end there, but that's alright. And take this ending, Control C, Control V, replace with, there we go. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to lower this down to like 80. No, not 80. Even less than that. 16. Should I? No, this should be fine, shouldn't it? It's this thing that I have to drag over. Oops. Okay. Don't need any of these. I'm just going to drag it down a few. Oh wait, this actually looks pretty cool with it intersecting like that. Now it probably looks like crap, but yeah, I wish I could figure out how to make it turn left or right, but I'm a little lazy right now. So this will have to do. Actually, what would happen if I changed it now? Does it actually line up? Maybe that's all it takes. Oops, that's too much. And then this I just delete. Oh, and then it doesn't meet up. So maybe I should just drag everything over right now. Or do I want to move this over to the end? You know what? I'm going to change this back to about 160 or 320. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oops. Okay. Move it down to like a level of 2. Really? That's too much. So what I'm going to do, pivot. Move here. Okay. Really? I need square 1. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to showcase this awesome moment. Doesn't look quite right, but it'll have to do. Okay. Okay. So we got a ramp, stairs here, and how about if we replace this with windows rather than doors. So modular set, walls, window. Okay. So I want windows that people can jump out of, so let's just do that. Okay. And then use this one. I'm just going to drag it in. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Oops. Okay, so I got a big window here. We should put like a small window here. That would be like one of these windows. One of these that you can still jump out of. Windows above doorways. Those are the best. Or maybe I should move them around. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm just gonna move it up a bit. Oh shoot. I moved a floor, didn't I? The twig. Okay. Okay. There you go, that's a little bit better. As of these. Let's put another window there. This time. Yeah, let's put the same window there then. Oh shoot. Don't want it all the way over there. Okay. There we go. Another window down. And a big window here. Dang, that looks pretty awesome. Okay, one more, I guess, minor fixer-upper. I'm going to replace these two corners pieces with normal walls. Just the base wall. There we go. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can take this piece, a single wall edge. And what this will do is, it's kind of like a corner piece, but it will suit the needs of, it's kind of like a corner piece for the end. I don't know if that makes sense. But, oops. It's kind of hard to angle it, but I'm going to put it on these two spots just to keep the wall thickness going. Okay. Well, that's me adding a second layer, and most of the time it's just goofing around with these pieces, because if you look at all these, there's going to be all these different, think of them like Lego pieces, and you'd be like, what is this Lego piece here for? How can I use them? And I showed you how you can effectively use it on the railings by basically replacing it with the base to add the little extensions to it, so you have a lot of freedom in a way. Oh, I haven't tested to see if I could easily jump over this area, because that's what I want. Hey, cool. Okay. Okay. And if it bothers you that these stuff stick out, I'm gonna have ceilings here too. So, but ceilings are kind of annoying because they're just decoration for the most part. So unless if you know exactly where ceilings are going to go, I wouldn't bother placing them. Unless if it's just for testing to see if our heads would hit against the ceiling there or not. Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
Okay. This is a fun looking map so far. Can't wait until it's actually functional. So, okay, I'll see you in the next video then.